Good evening, Larson Heights Elementary, and welcome to Bedtime Stories with Mrs. Schotzko. So it occurred to me that sometimes we don't always have a person to read a story to us at night, nor do we always have a book to read at home. So I thought that in the absence of those things, I could read a book to you each night, and then you could have a bedtime story with Mrs. Schotzko. So tonight, for our very first bedtime story, we are going to read Where the Wild Things Are by Marie Sendak. This was my very most favorite bedtime book when I was a kid, and I would check it out from the library every single chance I got. So I thought tonight we would start with that favorite book. So this is Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Marie Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind, and another. It seems that Max is being very mischievous. Does everyone know what mischief means? If you know what mischief means, will you come to school tomorrow and tell me what mischief means? And maybe there will be some sort of a treat there for you. His mother called him "Wild Thing," and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without anything to eat. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. Anybody notice what's happening to the book and the pages and the pictures? And grew until his ceiling was hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth. Do you guys know what gnashed means? It means they ground them together. And they rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Wow. Are those wild things scary, or are they not very scary? I don't know. They kind of look a little scary, a little not scary. I don't know. We'll see. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Look at Max commanding them. And made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus begin." Do you guys know what a rumpus is? What do you think a rumpus is? I think a rumpus might be a really good party. And so they are letting the wild rumpus begin and having a good time. Oh my gosh, and look at them rumpusing. So I think I read somewhere along the way that when Marie Sendak drew the pictures, that they look like his relatives. And I think that this one in particular right there is his aunt. That's what I heard, but I don't know for sure. Oh my gosh, and they are still all rumpusing away. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. I think those wild things love him. What do you guys think? But the wild things cried, "Oh, please, don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. I think someone loves Max a lot, even when he's being naughty. And it was still hot. Have a wonderful evening, Larson Heights, and thank you for sharing your bedtime story with me. I will see you all in the morning. Come tell me what your favorite thing about Where the Wild Things are, and give me some suggestions for the next books on my bedtime reading list. Have a wonderful night.